Hey everyone, and welcome to another Film Time video. Shark Tank is a hit TV show where several entrepreneurs come on to try and receive grants from various celebrities to fund their projects. It's a dangerous strategy as they can either walk away with a ton of money in their pockets, or they can be humiliated on television and lose their funding. Since it was started in 2009, it's been over 10 years since the very first episode aired on ABC and BBC worldwide. It's not an easy task to try and convince the sharks to back your business idea. Many of them are conniving businessmen, only biting when they see true value in an idea. However, part of playing the game is up to the owners themselves. They have to know how to best attract these investors and how to when to push and when to stop. If you don't know that, you're done for. Who are these owners, and what did they do to land this title? Let's find out in the topic of today's video, 7 super stubborn owners on Shark Tank. Get ready, because you're about to see some of the most childish and stubborn owners on the show. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Now let's dive right into the video with number 1. For number 1, we chose Two Shoe. Matt Gillette designed a type of shoe that can flip inside out as a pair of flip-flops one way and a pair of regular shoes the other. He invented them for use when you're at the beach and you're wearing flip-flops. When you get sand into the shoes, all you need to do is unclip them and flip them around, to which the sneaker seat is revived. While this was a good idea and concept, none of the sharks really wanted to invest into it. One concern was that you couldn't really have a choice in shoe wear as you had with brands. Matt protested, arguing that he'd been working 22 hours a day. Unfortunately though, this stubbornness at getting this item backed was a failure. At number 2, we have Fresh Meals to You. Rick and Tracy Cole searched for a shark to fund their project for 110-50% of the business. Their company is made to deliver fresh and healthy meals to people that were cheap and affordable. They went to 400 meals per week to over 1,000. However, the shark found a missing trademark on their company details. One of them even confronted Tracy, saying that she doesn't even know her own name. This led to a very tense moment due to the stubbornness from both the sharks and the owners. But good luck came in to save the day when an offer of $200,000 in an investment for 20% of the business landed them a backing from one of the sharks. For number 3, we chose Stink Brothers. Suzanne and Lisa O'Keefe were looking for an investment of $50,000 for 10% of the company. Their goal was to help boys with natural deodorant that is all natural. However, they ran into trouble when one of the sharks became curious about the name of their brand. When trying to sell something that is supposed to smell good, the name Stink Brothers could throw them off for good. This was an awkward moment as clearly the two of them had not thought about it. Their stubbornness was clear with them not wanting to change the name. However, eventually one of the sharks came through and Suzanne and Lisa walked away with an investment that they were looking for. At number 4, we have Cartalot. Anthony and Rebecca Kane were seeking $100,000 investments for 10% of their company. Essentially, they were selling the idea of a foldable cart that makes it very travel-friendly and practical in terms of storage. When the sharks started asking questions though, the two had trouble. Each time they would propose something that was wrong with it, Rebecca would argue back and come up with an excuse. This eventually led to one of the sharks saying, "The first rules of sales is learning to listen." This stubborn moment was likely the end of their journey. They even asked for the sharks to take less percentage of the company. However, they were able to break the mold and get their deal and walked away happy. For number 5, we chose the Party People. Dean Slakis was looking for $400,000 for 5% of the company. Basically, this was a party shop for people to buy various supplies in retail for when parties are thrown. They've been growing for a while and wanted one of the sharks to invest. However, the problem was when he asked for too much money. He argued very stubbornly and valued the company at around $8 million, to which the sharks thought was absurd. Although he thought it was going to go his way, ultimately none of the sharks bit. At number 6, we have Disrupt Surfboards. Gary Elphick is the founder of a fully customized sports equipment business. He was looking for $250,000 for a 5.8% equity. There came a rough point when one of the sharks even cursed at him, accusing him of talking a bunch of crap. They ended with an offer of nearly $500,000, but Gary turned the offer down, being extremely stubborn. He walked out confident that he could get the job done without the sharks. But before we reveal our final pick, let us know down in the comments below if you would have given in to any of the offer the sharks would have suggested. After all, it's a ton of money. Make sure to let us know, and now into our final pick with number 7. At number 7, we have Cricket Cooler. Adam Dubrich and Leigh Warren, they were looking for $128,000 for 20% equity stake. They created a cooler that would be able to be a portable cricket cart. It kept beers cool while also being a box to keep their drinks cool. Their situation got a bit sticky when one of them got a bit of tongue with the sharks. This stubborn got them the answer of, "I'd never invest in someone with that attitude." However though, they were able to get past the moment and walked away with a nice deal on their hands. So what did you think of our video? Would you ever go into the Shark Tank? Make sure to let us know down in the comments below and tune in next time for another Film Time video.